Previously on Cook Like Chris.
Chris would like to be here today, but I believe he went on a bender last night and won't be able to join us.
Today on Cook Like Chris.
I'm very impressed with myself. That's good. Wow. Awesome. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Cook Like Chris with Chris Cook. I'm your host, Chris. Normally, I would be doing another Dear Jamie episode where I do a recipe from his 15-minute meals cookbook. But unfortunately, my city's gone into another sort of COVID lockdown. So it's not really worth going out to get all the ingredients I need for his next recipe. So I hope to get back to that soon. But instead, I decided to do a recipe today with the stuff that I already had at hand. And of course, I had everything I needed to make pizza. So we're not just going to make any pizza. I found a great recipe on YouTube from the Preppy Kitchen channel. All the links will be below if you want to see that original video. It seems like a pretty simple recipe, so I'm going to follow along with that one and to see how it turns out. However, I'm going to be making a double batch because I have a whole house to feed and I might as well double it up and make enough for everyone. So without wasting any more time, I'm going to press play on this and follow along.
Have you been searching for the perfect homemade pizza dough recipe?
I have.
So easy. First off, we have to wake our little baby yeast up.
Gotta wake up the
They're
yeast
all
first.
tucked away
Step
in this
one,
package,
wake up our
basically
yeast.
Just because the glass is so cold, it'll
Well, I'm
sap
using
out of that
my
water.
food processor, so
pour that
it's
out.
not really cold. So he has 3/4 of a cup of warm water, so I'll double that for my recipe. So it's 1, 2 of those.
Of a tablespoon
Use
of sugar.
half a tablespoon of sugar, but we're doubling it, so it's a full tablespoon of sugar. There we go, full tablespoon.
Use instant yeast for this
So
as
he's
well.
using one
Pour that out
pack
there.
of dry yeast. All I have is the jar kind, so I'm just going to be doubling that. For my double recipe, it's going to be about 4.5 teaspoons of dry yeast. That's a lot.
And give it a quick
Now
stir.
we're going to give this a quick stir. I guess I don't really need my blades in there just yet, but too late. So now that that's all mixed in,
Hang out for like
I'm going to
5
cover it
minutes,
up
maybe 7.
and kind of just leave it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Hopefully seeing some bubbles bubble up while we do that. So let's just wait and see what it looks like. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. Let's check it out. And that's looking pretty frothy. It's looking pretty good. I'm not sure why I left the blade in there. That's my mistake. Anyway, let's see what's next.
Here's the deal. This gets put aside for but a moment.
Okay.
Here I have 2 cups, 240 grams of all-purpose or 00 flour.
So it calls for 2 cups of flour. I've actually made it 4 cups because again, I'm doubling.
And
Well, I
we're
guess a
gonna
full
add
teaspoon.
3/4 of a teaspoon
Safe.
of salt.
He also recommends adding oregano or rosemary, which sounds good to me, so I'm gonna do both.
Okay, the rest of the sugar.
So another tablespoon of sugar, then we whisk it up. He's going to use a stand mixer.
Okay, attach that
Sometimes
to
I've done this by hand in the past, but I want to try out doing it in this food processor. That's why I have it all out. Though now I'm getting a little worried about the proportions. It might be a little too small. I guess I shouldn't have put it all in like this. Again, getting ahead of myself. But let's try out and see what happens. So I'm just going to put it on puree. Huh. Not bad. So it's time to knead the dough. We'll see how it goes. Last time I took something out of this mixer, I cut myself. But I'm just going to put on some flour onto my surface here and we'll knead this up.
It's right here. A little sticky.
Yeah, it's a little gooey. So So let's just get the rest of this. Oh my god, ooey gooey dough out.
So this is just about right.
Look at that. Oh.
We don't need to knead this for very long because
I'm not gonna be able to touch the iPad. Just trust the recipe, dude. I'm gonna knead this up and hopefully salvage it a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, not bad actually. Not too bad actually.
You can see this is
I would love to like
close already.
get out of the camera position to show you, but unfortunately my hands are so gooey. I don't know if I will. Kneading. Okay. Okay, I think it's getting closer. Oh,
You want to be able to form it into a ball.
look at that sucker.
And then I can
Yeah, nice ball.
It bounces back.
Push.
So it's bouncing back. It's nice and neat. Really, it's
There we go. I think we have our
so it didn't need the kneading, but
ball of dough. Okay, we're going to put our dough in the bowl to let it rise.
get a big
So
bowl
some
out
olive oil.
and add
He mentioned a few
few
tablespoons,
of olive oil.
but it looked like he kind of just eyeballed it.
Regular oil as well.
But you know, so I can obviously eyeball it too.
Move it around.
And sort of mix it around. And then we'll put our ball of dough in that.
The dough in here.
So he also puts it,
I like
the
to
olive
grease the
oil
top
on
bit
top to keep it
so
from
doesn't
drying out.
Cover our dough up and leave it in a warm, cozy
Cover it
place.
up.
I'm actually going to put mine in the proofing
So
drawer.
obviously I don't have
Don't
a
have a
proofing
Just
drawer.
turn the oven on to
So I'm going to do the
120.
oven thing by having my oven at
Turn it off.
120.
Then pop your dough in. It'll be really nice and
And then once it's preheated, to leave it in there. And this will have to sit in a warm oven for about an hour. There you go. Now we wait. All right, so it's been, my dough's been an hour in here. It should be good to go. So let's check it out.
Fries, and I might have fiddled with
Let's see what we
Help
have.
myself.
Whoa!
It doubled in size. Looks
Yeah, that's
good.
big. There you go. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to punch it down.
Punch. Then we're going to roll it out onto
And then
a flour
next?
surface. I'm not going to do the crazy acrobatics.
Ooh, there we go. Because this is a double recipe, I'm actually going to cut this in half. Because, you know, 2 pizzas. Rolling pin.
Once you get to a
It's rolling out pretty well. Happy about that. Stretch it out a bit. Woo! Look at that. Kind of working.
That's nice. I used to have a pizza stone. I don't know where.
I actually do have a
one.
pizza
Go ahead and
stone.
use that. I'm just gonna use a regular one.
Pizza stone!
Push it over.
So I'll just pinch over the sides. Okay, so that's pizza number 1. All in my pizza stone. Ooh. Now I'll do pizza number 2. There you have it.
Brush the surface with just a
So
little
he brushes on some olive oil.
lightly.
I've got some left over in here. I guess I put too much in earlier. Probably should have measured. So I'm just gonna brush the crust with this olive oil, leftover olive oil.
Making a white pizza, you could infuse the olive oil with some garlic and season that, and it would be good to go. But we're gonna do a red pizza, like the boys.
We're doing a red pizza. Okay, next is pretty simple. Our pizza
Sprinkle some
sauce.
of your pizza sauce.
Saucy pizza, but I am
This is
not
kind
one of
up to you,
those.
but I think it should be, a thin coating. You're not having it pool up. Coating. you're not
Okay,
having it
sauced
pool
up. I like
Just
toppings on
sprinkle
top of
some
the cheese,
and
so I
whatever
put cheese on
toppings
first.
you like. Liberally sprinkle that cheese on top. If this were my pizza, I would have some mushrooms and peppers on it. But then no one else would eat it. Just adding some low moisture fresh mozzarella.
For the classic pepperoni, I cut the perfect amount. Okay, that's looking pretty good.
Until
This guy's got great teeth.
Nice and golden. About 12 minutes.
I have 2 pizzas going, so I'm gonna do the 450. Okay, that's it, 450 degrees, so we'll pop this in. So you can see I've just staggered them a bit. Okay, 7 minutes, then we flip. Mama shark, do 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 do. Mama, oh, hey. All right, so that's been 7 minutes. Let's see how these look. Oh yeah, it's coming along. Seven more minutes. There we go. Ah, okay, that's it. That's our timer. Let's shut that off and see what it looks like. Oh yeah. Everything's cheesy, is looking golden brown. Yeah, I think we might be done here. The crust seems nice and crispy under there. Oh, all loose too. Nothing broke through, at least on that one. Or on my pepperoni either. Yes! Okay, so I'm gonna let these guys cool for a bit and then we'll try it out. These pizzas look delicious, which leaves me only one thing left to do. Cut off a slice and have a taste test. I love crispy crust pizza. Oh, that cuts really nicely too. Okay, so here we go. Nice thin crust, which I love. So here goes nothing.
Pizza's for the boys, but let's get real. Most of it's for us. Sorry, kids. Including the first bite.
That's pretty good dough. I'm very impressed with myself. Thanks again for joining me on Cook Like Chris with Chris Cook. I'm really happy about how my pizza dough turned out. It was very simple to make and it turned out basically as advertised. You don't have to be a 5-star chef to knock this off. So big thank you to Preppy Kitchen for this recipe. It was great. If you found a recipe online that you'd like to see us tackle here on Cook Like Chris, you can leave that in a comment down below. Help make the channel grow, please like and subscribe. Hopefully I can get back to doing another Dear Jamie reel soon, once I can get back into a grocery store to get all the ingredients I need. So until next time, see you later. Yeah. Good stuff.